and they're just fucking zombies. They're just
Yeah,
social media zombies. They're literally being
it's
sucked in.
yeah.
Fucking
Have
wild.
you seen in America? You've seen in America all the in San Francisco, etc. All the people out their face on fentanyl, and they're just
Hmm.
like absolutely. It's no different. It's just a different version of that. It's they're just mind numbed. But I take it a bit personally when it gets in the way of what I'm trying to do and what I want to do.
Yeah.
It's because it is really obstructive. When you have someone sitting on certain bit of equipment for half an hour, 45 minutes, sitting scrolling TikTok, and they're all scrolling fucking TikTok. It's that you can guarantee what they're doing as well.
Yeah.
TikTok.
And here's the thing: is like, I was explaining this on the fucking dark and mysterious. There was bits of the dark side of social media. One of the things that I've learned recently is Paul McKenna's hypnotherapy course that was in Mind Valley. So I'd been unknown to me. I'd been using sort of a lot of the methodology of hypnosis and not knowing what I was doing. So how I would hypnotize myself, and you're doing some of that with your the stuff that you've done with the sports coaches.
Yeah.
Hypnotherapy is misconstrued because you think it's like weird guys with goatees and fucking pocket watches, and like they're going to get you on the stage dancing like a ballerina or thinking you're a fucking chicken. And there is that element, but hypnosis is pretty incredible because what hypnosis does is it brings your attention to one point where you can block out everything else and focus on one thing. So whenever I'm putting someone into a trance, to give them an instruction to rewire what it is that they're doing. So say, for instance, you've got a behavior pattern and you're basically running a program. So you go, something triggers this is how I behave, and this is the result that I get. And whether you have a problem, which is you are doing something you don't like the outcome of, which is fairly common. A lot of people go and get hypnotized to rewire that. Or say, for instance, you're hitting a glass ceiling where you're like, I think that I can do better, but I'm not really sure how to, how I can get there. Well, we can instruct your subconscious mind to find that answer and rewire it in there. And it's very, very cool. And what you get is a phenomenal results. But here's the thing is there's a theme of what you would do as a hypnotist or a mentalist where you would appear to be doing magic on people, and they're not. You're just understanding how the mind works. So let me tell you how a hypnotist does it, and I'm going to overlay it with social media. So a hypnotist will get you to focus on one thing, deepen your state, and then give you an instruction and then another instruction to lead you to an outcome or a place. So what it'll look like is, let me take your attention, let me feed you some information, and let me get you to an outcome, a desired outcome. So that's the framework. Well, have a look at what social media does. Most people will wake up, they'll go straight on their phone and they'll start scrolling. So what it does is social media will get you to, it'll attract your attention, get you to focus on it. Then the algorithm will keep feeding you more and more and more and more and more dopamine hit, dopamine hit, dopamine hit, dopamine hit, and then lead you to an outcome. Or what we would call as modern day gaslighting. We can get you to an ad, we can get you to a piece of content, we can get you to think a certain way, we can get you to vote a certain way. It's exactly the same principles that a hypnotist or a mentalist would get you to dance like a ballerina or a chicken, or do any number of things. And you look at these people, you go, well, what are you doing? You're just fucking zombies. You're literally like, you might as well stick your fucking dick in the Wi-Fi router, because you're like, that's how far removed you are. You can't even do 2 fucking sets in a row without going on your phone.
It's obsessive. It's, and most of the time it's nothing important. Like if I'm going to pull my phone out in the gym, it's to do one of two things. It's to change a song because a fucking shite songs come on or something and I need to hype myself up a bit more. Or two, it's to reference a training plan or something. I've got a document on my phone that's got specifics related to that session. That's it. Like I put my phone on do not disturb. People know not to contact me in that time. It's because I'm just not going to answer. You switch off. But the time you spend, if you I've done this experiment before with clients as well, right? If you don't take your phone into the gym, you can be in and out in 45 minutes, an hour. Take it in with you. You're well above 2 hours.
Yeah.
and it's nothing's changed. The volume in the session's the same. The gym's just as busy. Nothing. The scenario hasn't changed.